Alrighty. Again, day 2 at GalaxyCon. Trying to fill out the day because I have been the one that would go to a con the one day, go into the fucking exhibit hall, buy what I wanted, if there was anything, and then leave. Oh, wait, one time I did watch the wrestling where 2 fat guys got beat up by a fat girl.
Their live wrestling is
So corny.
not like it is on. No.
Yeah. So anyway.
I've been there and seen it, and it's so fake.
Yeah. And,
Anyway,
so we went to this panel about
20 years of Revenge of the Sith. You know, it's the 20th anniversary.
Yeah.
And there was the theatrical limited release of the film,
Yeah.
which I didn't get to go to.
Neither did I. What was it? It wasn't even up here, was it?
But there were a lot of people were all buzzed up about it and
Yeah.
went and saw it back in the theater again. And these guys that led this panel were not necessarily, any who's who.
They apparently have a YouTube channel?
They have their own podcast. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't even know their names. I'd have to look into it a little deeper to find where they
If we cared.
do their podcasting.
If we cared.
But they were like leading this panel.
Uh-huh.
2 guys, just fanboys like the rest of us, about
I'm going to stop. I'm going to stop you right there.
20th
I'm
anniversary.
going to stop you right there. They are not fanboys. They are cogs in the machine. The machine is designed to perpetuate everything. And what was it doing? They were perpetuating how, we didn't like the prequels in the beginning either, originally, but now we appreciate them.
And now they're beloved, and we appreciate them too, just as much as all the people who come around, whatever.
I was always there.
These dudes are at least half our age, if not more.
Yeah.
They're like
I'm more.
20-somethings, maybe 30-ish. They're, 10 years old when that movie came out?
Yeah, still wet behind the ears.
And they're leading this panel and talking about just the whole 20 years that it's been since that film came out, which is apropos.
Yeah.
It is. It is the 20th anniversary of that film's release. But it was so superficial.
And they all seemed so sycophantic. All of the people that were...
And some of them, some of the people who like chimed in and gave their 2 cents.
Yeah.
That one gal in particular.
Oh, the Acolyte.
Oh, Acolyte, this and that. Oh.
Revenge of the Sith informs you how the Acolyte... Oh, my God.
The
Acolyte informs...
The Acolyte fleshes out what we got in Revenge, especially with Plagueis.
What?
Because Plagueis has the, 2-second cameo at the end of the Acolyte that totally makes so much more out of episode 3. I got so much more out of it because Plagueis was in the Acolyte.
Really? You did?
That was her takeaway.
I know. I'm like, bitch, you need to get laid.
You know what? You need to shut up right now about the Acolyte.
Right.
But, they let her talk.
Oh, ad nauseum.
And,
Wasn't very professional.
not judging. So somebody like the Acolyte, so what? That's okay. But for her to...
You said to shut up.
to connect those dots, though,
Woo.
of the Acolyte just making episode 3 so much more profound than it was.
Maybe she smokes crack. Maybe she was getting dick down while she was watching a Acolyte. Who knows? Because, what?
Because, honestly, my takeaway from the scene in the Opera House with Palpatine and Anakin and his telling the story of Darth Plagueis the Wise made me think that it was Plagueis who was responsible for Anakin's existence.
There you go.
It didn't come out and say so in so many words.
Yeah.
But it hinted at it enough that was my takeaway.
Yeah.
He just told Anakin how he came to be. Because Plagueis was the one who had gone so deep into the dark side of the Force that he learned how to create life from lifelessness.
From a barren slave's womb.
It was Plagueis who planted the seed of life in Shmi Skywalker, and then Palpatine killed him and
killed him in episode 1. That's the they were celebrating
in episode 1.
In episode 1. Off screen, of course.
Yeah, but took his place as the Sith Master.
Yeah, the Dark Lord of the Sith, yeah.
And had his eyes on Anakin Skywalker to be his...
Which, given that actor... Hold on. I'm not not judging. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Given that actor, and then it was a little boy, that was creepy to me. Oh, we'll be
Yeah.
watching his with great anticipation. Like, oh my God, you fop.
But he already had an apprentice.
Yeah, I know.
And of course, the Sith ruler too.
Some lean, outworld native.
But
that's racism right there.
All along, though, Palpatine was grooming, if you will.
No,
Anakin.
We'll get to that.
Was totally grooming
because
him.
I never got to ask my question. You know, what do you guys think about the grooming aspect of these movies? On one hand, it was Palpatine, and on the other, it was Padme.
Yeah.
And then the fucking Jedi are just, duh. That's not what you got from Empire Strikes Back, did you?
No.
That the Jedi were, duh. Especially Yoda.
I mean, really, just a one line of Yoda's, you know, when they, all this stuff started I guess it was episode 2, which was
your favorite.
My least favorite. Blind if we become, if this we could not foresee. That's all we get?
Oh, but the Clone Wars fleshes it out. Oh my God. If Dave Filoni was there, he would have gotten sucked off so much by everybody.
Oh, God.
Oh, the Clone Wars is so great. Oh my God. No, it's not great. It's
Clone
bad.
Wars had its moments.
It's bad.
I must say it had its moments. There were some aspects of the Clone Wars that did help to flesh out that whole Clone War period, because all we got was Attack of the Clones, the first battle, and then fast forward to Revenge of the Sith, and a whole lot happened in between, which what I liked about it was you got to know the clones, which made the whole Order 66 that much more of impactful, because these clones were loyal to the Republic. They were loyal to the Jedi. They would lay their life down, you know, without hesitation. And then Order 66 is enacted, and they just turn on them just like that. And it was messed up. And it is more impactful when you are actually, like, you realize that the clones were, you know, programmed to be loyal to the Republic, but they were also programmed to be loyal to Palpatine.
Who are you talking
Who was
to?
the chancellor?
Who are you talking to me?
No, I know.
I'm the evil one. I'm like, eh.
But
unfortunately, they had to get to him becoming Vader as quickly as fucking possible. It seemed like in those movies.
Yeah, because that was the point of the films.
Yeah.
It was supposed to be the story of how Anakin fell to the dark side and became Darth Vader. And
why couldn't he be a teenager when he met Padme in Episode 1? I'm just saying, not this 4-year-old. 9-year-old, whatever,
Right. And she was a good 5-6 years older than him. So by the time he's 19 and fully trained, she's 26, 27.
Hey, I've gone out with a 27-year-old. When I was 22, it was a lot of fun and a lot of problems. But anyway.
Which?
Exactly.
Right there. It was a lot of fun and a lot of problems.
Yeah.
But, I mean, that whole part of the story was
kind of sidestepped.
It was necessary, though.
Yeah, I know.
You had to know where the...
No, I'm not saying
how Luke and Leia came into the picture.
Well,
and I mean, without being all graphic about it, but...
I mean, that all checks out. Like, yeah, I'd destroy the galaxy because of that, but I wouldn't be put up with no old sugar daddy,
But his...
I'm just saying. That's me.
His dreams and his premonitions and things.
They all came true.
That,
he doesn't know shit about the Force. That's what you get for being the chosen one. You're a fucking tool.
Yeah, which prompted him to want to find a way to prevent what his dreams were telling him were going to happen.
All right. Yeah. See, we're doing what the panel should have done. Let's talk about the panel.
Yeah.
The panel didn't do dick.
They could have gone deep into that.
Yeah.
And they didn't. They just...
And then as soon as we start saying stuff, I didn't even get to say my fun stuff about the grooming of Anakin Skywalker from Palpatine and Padme.
No.
What did I say? I said something about the magic cowboy, and they're like, who? Somebody caught it, because they're like, oh. I saw his face.
No, you start using terms like that, though. Magic cowboy. That just labels you as one of those.
What are one of those?
One of those haters that
I don't hate.
And no, you don't. But
I'm not hating.
But
he's a
using terms like roundhead and magic cowboy and baloney and those things that people
Jar Jar.
And George, yeah.
Well, I wanted them to know what I was talking about because obviously not all of them did.
And that would immediately close people off to what you want to say because you're using those terms that they don't want to hear.
Exactly. They need to get past that.
Yes.
Because
that was my point.
Yeah. Because I listen to all sorts of shit that have the buzzwords Democrat, socialist, communist, fascist.
Right.
You still got to listen to it. You still got to see what the fuck they're doing. Like, oh, what's this shit? Oh, okay, it's the same old shit.
Yeah. It's the Red Scare all over again.
I don't think it's the Red Scare. It's the Red reality.
Yeah. I mean, socialism is being bandied about these days just as much as communism was in the 50s.
It's the same thing, because it's the same thing.
We're in no more danger of becoming a socialist state today as we were as communist state in the 50s.
We were actually more communist back then. We were more communist back then.
Yes.
Because there were more commies in the government. Now they're just all Democrats.
Oh, no, there used to be an American Communist Party.
Exactly.
It was a full-on political party.
I know. Anyway,
now we call it democratic socialism. Whatever.
It's still communism.
It's not that because we don't call it that.
Yeah. It's still communism.
It's
still, we give everything away and they get to live like hogs. Fuck that couch. So anyway, but I wanted to see what the reaction was. I didn't think they'd shut the fucking panel down like they did. What, they just couldn't handle it anymore? I wasn't talking over people. I wasn't yelling. I wasn't even being loud.
No. You didn't even specifically take issue with anything anybody else was saying.
No.
You didn't call anybody out that was present.
Yeah.
You just expressed your own thoughts and
I wanted to see what.
And especially after they said that they didn't like what Disney had been doing with it, and say, "Hello, Magic Cowboy."
Yeah. Oh no, he's great.
Oh no, he's the one to take us into the next phase. No, he's not. Did you watch the Ahsoka series?
Well, they all love the Ahsoka series too.
No accounting for taste,
right? So apparently, having an opinion outside of the drogues and the lockstep.
The narrative.
The approved narrative.
Yes.
And if you're not feeding the machine, if you're not servicing the machine, then you're a bad person. They shut the panel down on us.
Welcome, my son.
Oh, not another song.
Welcome to the machine.
So they shut the panel down. They all of a sudden just like, oh.
I guess we're out of time because these guys are...
We're on... Well, and as soon as I said David Lynch, and what was your question? You said you had a statement.
About the direction of the films.
Because somebody else said, oh, well, he directed all three of them. Like that was somehow fucking secret information that nobody knew about except for that person.
I'm like, you know what? That man has not directed a film since 1977. He shouldn't have directed them. That was
a bad move.
Poor choice on his part was to take on the direction as well as everything else he was doing.
Yeah.
It put him too close to it, and he couldn't it's like where you can't see the forest for the trees.
Yeah.
If he could have seen the forest because somebody else was directing for it, the dude even didn't know Irvin Kershner's name. Somebody else directed Empire. I forget his name. Irvin Kershner, man.
How do you forget his fucking name? What the fuck?
Please.
This is the. I don't want to. It's going to sound judgmental. This is the level of fan that we're dealing with. This is the fan that loves everything Kathleen Kennedy does, and they wave their sticks, and oh my god, they pay the exorbitant fees to go to fucking Star Wars Celebration, the fucking rubes.
And
so hold on, wait. No wonder Hollywood doesn't give a shit about what fans think, because those are the fans they like, the ones that don't think, the ones that don't have a critical thought in their fucking head.
Right.
Will consume product.
And don't take this wrong, but it's like, how we love the undereducated because they will just eat it up.
Yeah.
They don't know any better.
Why would I take that wrong? I'm not undereducated. I'm overeducated.
That's one of the things that Orange Man was going around saying. I love the undereducated. Of course you do.
I think that was an MSNBC.
Because they don't know any better than to play all your bullshit.
I think that was an MSNBC fucking black op, but we'll get into that later.
Oh, no, he said that shit.
Yeah,
I've seen it.
According to what your roommate, no, I don't think so. Anyway.
And so why wouldn't he, though?
This is the fan base. This is the fan base they like. And no wonder we can't get anything good. No wonder nobody wanted to see.
They want those fucking mindless drone fucking that will just consume product. Because it was produced. Somebody made it, and it had Star Wars name on it.
Yeah.
And so those are getting to be fewer and further between. More and more people are just
leaving.
You know,
that's it.
Saying, you know what? No, fuck this couch.
Yeah.
Because it just...
So because of our aberrant thought patterns, and we had the huevos to say something, that we shut a panel down at a Comic-Con. I'm proud.
Because we're free-thinking and critical?
Yeah.
And the thing is that it's not that we don't like Star Wars. We just didn't like the last Star Wars project because it sucked. So what?
The last however many.
You know, because not all of them suck. Mando, Season 1, Season 2 did not suck. Mando Season 1 got people excited about Star Wars again.
You did say...
Which pissed off all the sequel people because sequel people the sequel's turning people off to it.
You did say about Mando Season 1 and Season 2, and you did talk about Skeleton Crew and Andor.
Yeah.
But nobody wanted to talk about that.
No, we get Andor is killer. Skeleton Crew was, honestly, just as killer in its way. It was different, like, vibe, different tone, but it was still killer. I loved it.
So, we shut down
we can
panel.
Get those kind of projects out of, and then we get Filoni giving us fucking Mando Season 3 and then Ahsoka, and it's just not good.
Flop.
And then, of course, Acolyte. There's enough been said about that. I don't want to go into it. It was one of those god awful things I've ever seen.
But these are the people they want to.
I'd rather sit through an Ed Wood movie.
These are the people that Disney wants to cater to. Marvel, Star Wars. That just.
Well, it's that whole trend again with the diversity and inclusion and and appealing to a target audience that really doesn't exist. Or if it does, it is so niche that it's not enough.
They're not going to go watch the movies or buy the merchandise or anything like that. They don't give a fuck.
No, if they're trying to appeal to that type of an audience
demographic,
they're picking the wrong vehicle.
Yeah,
because those people don't like Star Wars in the first place.
No.
And they're not going to like Star Wars just because they made something that was friendly to their demographic.
Right.
It doesn't mean they're going to go to all the Star Wars stuff just because, this one appeals to me and the people in it. Or no, it was bullshit. It was god awful.
So I'm just glad we shut down a panel at Comic-Con. Tell us what you think. Like, share, subscribe. Did you shut down a panel at a Comic-Con? Leave a comment.
Yeah, what did you do and how did you do it?
Bye-bye.